Evolution for the dead. Psychotic dreams arise in dread. I see the world in neon red. The mind and the spirit amplified. Running out on the edge, running out on the edge. To break every limit, maximize. Running out on the edge, running out on the edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us as we get things rolling with Davidson Howe.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing...
Every time this guy comes to the ring, this music just gets my blood going. This guy knows how to move. He knows how to get the crowd off their feet. And he definitely knows how to handle himself inside the squared circle. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Melissa Lee Burdick and Kevin Wayne. Thomas II, thank you guys for hitting that like button before we even went live. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for Saturday Night Showdown. Don't forget to share that link out so more folks can join us here tonight live for Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes the big dog.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 312 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Johnson making his way down to the ring. Johnson's definitely had a bit of a more serious attitude as of late. Johnson came out last week on XFW programming with a little bit more attitude, more killer instinct. Kevin Dwayne Thomas saying he can't wait for 2K22. I cannot wait myself to see what we can do with that. The new options and more. We cannot wait here inside our studio. And here we go, folks. Johnson, Howe, kicking things off tonight for Saturday Night Showdown. Johnson with a side headlock. Takes him over, hip lock takedown. Johnson now wrenching on the head. Davidson now switching things up into a side leg scissors headlock, wrenching down on the melon of Big Dog Mark Johnson. Snapmare takedown of the Big Dog. Howe not a stranger to mixing things up with the bigger roster members. Melissa Lee Burdick, thank you for sending 10 stars. Alyssa getting things started off, kicking off tonight with the nice thank you, Alyssa, for supporting XFW. Big shot there by Howe. After a shot by Johnson. These two turning now to almost a boxing match, exchanging blows back and forth. Howe now in the corner, kicking away on the big dog. He's going to try to hoist him up. He gets him up. 300 plus odd pounds of Mark Johnson being taken to the air by Davidson Howe. And Johnson levels him with one hell of a clothesline. And then a follow-up belly-to-belly suplex. Derek Smith, thank you for joining us as well as always. One of our XFW superfans, Derek Smith, in the house. Overhand wrist lock now by Johnson. Howe trying to shake off the big man. The monster that is Big Dog Mark Johnson. Wild swings down for both these guys. Johnson connects. Lower midsection attack. Hard impact now into the turnbuckle. And again the short arm clothesline by Johnson. Levels Davidson Howe down. See him holding onto his neck there. Johnson not afraid to use that massive frame and his weight to his advantage as he comes down, puts the pressure on the lower back of Davidson Howe. All those dance moves aren't going to be for anything in this matchup when Johnson is coming down with that 340 plus odd pounds across your torso, forcing the wind out as a right hand, Johnson absorbing it. But Davidson Howe trying to connect, trying to keep the momentum going, trying to keep the big man off his toes. But Johnson continues to fire back relentlessly. Hooks him up, drives him down, powerbomb by Johnson. Almost a 2 count, but Howe continuing to keep the shoulder up. Kevin, we appreciate the thought. Thank you for at least trying. Your support of coming in, sharing, liking our streams is good enough as well. We always appreciate those folks that donate stars to help us keep our support going, upgrade our equipment, and more. Big time clothesline again. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. Chris Fair coming in from TKWA. Our partner promotion. Big time power slam now by Johnson, who continues to use his weight and power on Davidson Howe and drive him down to the canvas. Big right hand again. Johnson now hoisting him up over the top. Suplex. Johnson now stomping mad as he just continues to brutalize Davidson Howe in this matchup. He's starting to run away with this contest. Johnson now with Howe, full Nelson, and now blasting Howe's face off that top turnbuckle. Howe laying motionless in the corner as Johnson again just continues to stomp away. Good Lord. And again, this is the aggressive side that I talked about with Big Dog Mark Johnson over the past few weeks, who seems to get more and more angry as time goes on. Right now, off the ropes. Big time body splash. Johnson again using all that weight. We got to cover. Almost a 3 count. Davidson Howe getting back to his feet. Johnson connects with a shot again. Johnson now front face lock on Davidson Howe. Drops him across the top rope. Johnson is like a wrecking ball. And now knee lift. And another one, forcing the wind out of the chest of Davidson Howe. Johnson has him up. And the power slam. Good Lord, Johnson, nonchalant cover. That might be all she wrote, that is. Johnson doing some heavy damage there. Davidson Howe nowhere to go. Johnson has been far more aggressive so far in 2022. Look at this big time body splash. The height that he gets for a 300 plus pounder is terrifying. There's the cover by Johnson. No leg hook, barely even touching Davidson Howe, but the damage was done from that power slam. Davidson now gave it everything he's got, but again, the new aggressive style of Big Dog Mark Johnson coming into play tonight. And Davidson Howe just got overpowered. TKWA, thank you for liking the stream. TKWA, our fellow promotion, thank you guys for joining in. I've always said, if you guys have not got a chance to check out TKWA, do yourself a favor, get over to them, hit their link now on the Facebook page, and give them a like and a follow. Another wrestling promotion here on Facebook streaming and Twitch. You will not be disappointed. Those guys do outstanding work. Live promos by other streamers, competitive matches. It's an outstanding promotion, a very different type of wrestling promotion. Give those guys a like and a follow. You will not be sad. I'm happy to be part of their group and their family. JC McNiss, thank you for liking the stream as well. Everyone, thank you for joining us here tonight on XFW Saturday Showdown. Again, whether you are on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, or right on Bloodsword6.com, thank you guys for joining us. We've had a lot of interesting turnarounds come here in XFW over the past 7 days. Last Sunday night was XFW Sudden Death, where we saw a number of titles change hands, including the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, now captured by Brian Blaze for a 5th time. Now, Brian Blaze did put the title on the line last night on XFW Danger Zone, but it was a mockastry, ladies and gentlemen. It was a complete shot in the face to everyone else in the locker room as Brian Blaze put the title on the line against Stan the Man Martin. Stan isn't even ranked in any championship division here in XFW. The man is an absolute joke, and Brian Blaze did that just to get under the skin of everyone in the audience and everyone in the roster. This is the kind of level, the level of animosity we have currently holding on the World Heavyweight Championship title. But later on tonight, in our main event, Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules Elimination matchup to name a new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we're headed down to ringside. Tag team action coming your way as the Shooting Stars collide with the Varsity Club next on Showdown. And here come the Shooting Stars. The Lightning Kid and the Omega Kid.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 429 pounds.
The Shooting Stars, absolute high flyers here in XFW. These two will put their body on the line. High risk, high reward for these two young stars here. What they lack up for size, they definitely make up for in heart and determination and just sheer drive to pull off a victory. Former tag team champions here, Shooting Stars, XFW Originals.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 400.
Mr. Nick Clark, Insomniac Gamer himself, thank you for hitting that like button. Folks, if I'm not giving Insomniac Gamer a like and a follow, I would suggest you do. Mr. Clark, thank you for sharing our stream as well. Insomniac Gamer in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and our online audience as the Varsity Club makes their way going on. Mr. Clark, what is up with you, sir? I hope all is well. As Alex Quinn and Troy Grant enter the ring tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. These two Silver Spoon country club kids think they can buy their way into XFW. Well, actually they did. And now trying to buy themselves in a win. But they've got a long way to go if they want to take on the Shooting Stars, as Omega Kid already takes Quinn off his feet with a head scissors takedown. And now Hurricane Rana and launches Quinn halfway across the ring. Quinn might be larger in size and stature than both the Shooting Stars. But these kids know their way around a square circle. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for liking the stream, and a suplex. Omega Kid, nice roll through. Going for the trifecta and lands 3 vertical suplexes. Alice Quinn doesn't even know what day of the week it is now. Omega again gonna go for it. A 4th one, just for good measure. Omega Kid firing on all cylinders. Looks like he's gonna go for a 5th. Knee strike to the face now by Alex Quinn. Into a backbreaker. Quinn almost a full head taller than the Omega Kid. And again, I talked about these guys are short. They're not big men, but they're big at heart. They always say it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's always the size of the fight in the dog, and the Shooting Stars prove that time and time again. Omega Kid with a counter. Troy Grant tagging himself in. Good ring awareness by Troy Grant as he goes to work now on the Omega Kid. Again, both these guys, country club members from their fathers. Neither one of these guys has worked a hard day in their life. Their contracts bought and paid for by their respective fathers to get into XFW through advertising fees and negotiating skills. They didn't try out for XFW. They didn't do the time on the indie scenes. They just wanted to be big-time wrestlers, and they paid their way in. But now when you wrestle folks like the Shooting Stars, you will pay your dues. These 2 young men will put you through your paces. The only thing I can give credit to for Grant and Quinn is they are in outstanding condition. But when you spend all your days at a country club, in the gym, playing squash, playing polo, playing racquetball, I mean, you're bound to be in physical shape. Reverse suplex down from the top rope by the Lightning Kid. Troy Grant laid out. And a dumb on his head. Jesse Lee Simmons asking why he just heard the Hurricanes theme song. I don't really think that's a theme song for the Hurricanes. Whoa! Out of the ring goes Troy Grant, dodging by the Lightning Kid, tagging in come Omega. Troy Grant holding on to his lower back after the impact, his own body, his own momentum taking him out. Omega Kid not going to give any time to recover, goes right out on the assault. Kicked in the midsection now by Omega. Alex Quinn stepping out of his corner here. Omega getting caught, dumped on the back of his head. Alex Quinn saying rules be damned, but this is what we've seen the Varsity Club do on a number of occasions. But Omega going to take both men out now.
6,
Quinn going to toss him into the barricade at ringside.
7,
Blasting him in the face now. Up to a 7 count. Troy Grant blasting Omega Kid.
8,
Off this ring post. And right back out, going to break, not content with a count-out victory. I don't know if Omega Kid would have made it back in as Mike and Turner was up to an 8 count. Omega Kid now sending the steel steps at ringside. Troy Grant using the outside arena and all the objects on the outside now to do his dirty work. But Omega Kid a counter again. The Shooting Stars far more
5,
experienced than either one of the Varsity Club.
6,
Troy Grant now back inside. Grant turns around, goes for a snapmare. Omega Kid with a counter. Omega Kid now again with the suplex. Grant this time up and over into a neck breaker. Tag in comes Alex Quinn. Alex Quinn gonna look to stop Omega. Omega diving clothesline. In comes the Lightning Kid. Grant catches him. I'm sorry, Quinn catches him with a diving clothesline. Omega now to the outside. Alex Quinn now staring down. Sends him over the top rope. Good Lord, he picked him right up over. What is this? Pulling him back in. Face first. Goes the Lightning Kid, and now Alex Quinn with a verbal assault. Quinn and Grant really seem to have gotten their rhythm in tag team action over the past few weeks. They were pretty sloppy, to be perfectly honest with you. Dare I say they put their work in the square circle. Oh! Lightning now. Putting his body on the line, diving out to the outside. Alex Quinn Hurricane Run on the outside now by Lightning Kid. Lightning Kid now trying to get this capacity crowd behind him. I don't think they're going to take much work to do that. The Shooting Stars have always been fan favorites here in XFW. Lightning stomping away now on the big Alex Quinn. And Quinn blasts him into the steel steps. Up to a 5 count. Lightning now holding on to his midsection. Quinn, whoa, Omega brought in the hard way. What the hell was the purpose of that? Quinn now with the Omega Kid. Omega going for the ride. Powerbomb. Lightning Kid there to save his partner. Irish Ripper to the turnbuckle. Lightning now back to Quinn, up in the wheelbarrow, into a stunner, drops him down, taking advantage of Quinn turning the tables on his partner. Lightning now back in control. Quinn catches him with an elbow to the back of the face. Lightning now going for the ride and then again the powerbomb. Alex Quinn both times overpowering both members of the Shooting Stars. He's got him up, face down, good Lord, damn near drove him through the mat. But a kick out by the Lightning Kid. It takes a lot more than that to keep down either one of the Shooting Stars. Wheelbarrow again, and another stunner now. While the Lightning Kid levels out Alex Quinn. Standing Shooting Star press. Again, the athleticism of the Shooting Stars is second to none. Alex Quinn is in a world of hurt. Quinn now sent into enemy territory, but catches a shot. Lightning Kid going to keep the pressure on. Again, going to outpace and outmaneuver the big man. Going up high now is a Lightning Kid. Beautiful maneuver. Taking Quinn up and over with a Hurricane Rana, sending him across the ring. Quinn now going to crawl for everything he's got. Lightning going to the top, but makes a tag. In comes Troy Grant. Grant going to charge in. Grant gets caught. Grant gets caught. Donald Urbany, thank you for liking the stream. Troy Grant now rolling to the outside. Lightning gets caught. Electric chair drop on the outside. Alex Quinn is down. Grant now inside the ring. Oh! And a shot to the Omega Kid. Pablo Perez Jr., thank you for liking the stream as well. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Troy Grant now taking out both members of the Shooting Stars. Mike Atura, referee, has lost all control of this matchup. Grant now with the Lightning Kid, drops him down. Beautiful cutter, connects. A cover now on Lightning. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count, but Lightning Kid with enough left in the reserves. Up over the top rope. Shot to the face now by Grant. Blast him back into the corner. Lightning Kid, ooh, shot to the face again. Gonna hoist him up a second time. This time he plants him face first. Now he's going for the electric chair drop again. Diving tag. Both teams bringing in a fresh man. Drop kick now by the Omega Kid, connects to Alex Quinn. Quinn back to his feet. Omega grabs him by the head. What a matchup to early on tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown for tag team action. Omega goes under. Up. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Alex Quinn. He might be big. He might be strong. But the Shooting Stars know how to maneuver around the ring. Shot to the back now. Omega again. Good luck 2 times around. Alex Quinn turned inside out. Alex Quinn fires back. Fires back. Belly to belly suplex. Explosive speed. Quinn now kicked in the midsection, countered. Omega catches him with a leg drag. Omega up. Hurricane Rana again. Quinn taking all the way to the ropes. And a 619 connects. Omega now looking to take this one home. Grant coming in, breaking up the pinfall. Grant needs to get out of the ring. Mike Couture is going to cost this match as Quinn's getting his head twisted off by the Omega Kid. Enziguri right to the top of the head. And another one. Oh, countered by Quinn. Oh, good morning. Tossed him by the neck. Alex Quinn hoisting up the Omega Kid. Quinn now double underhook. Drives him down. Pedigree style maneuver to the Omega Kid. Wow. The Varsity Club with a win over the Shooting Stars. As much as I don't like to admit it, folks, I've got to give credit to the Varsity Club. They've definitely improved their in-ring game. They're more in sync than I've seen in the past few weeks. And honestly, I think the Shooting Stars underestimated the rookie team of the Varsity Club. Quinn and Grant may prove themselves to be a force to be reckoned with. Kevin Duane says daddy's money pays off. The Varsity Club victorious tonight over the Shooting Stars. Folks, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I would not believe it. The Shooting Stars, a multi-time tag team here, a championship team here at XFW. But again, the Varsity Club has definitely increased their in-ring abilities. Anthony Tudor, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Time and time again, I have seen the Varsity Club both in singles and tag team competition. And many times, folks, it doesn't appear that, Heyo TKO came over. This is Hellbilly. Anthony, thank you for joining us. Another one of our friends from TKWA. Mr. T37322 Gaming has liked the stream. Thank you as well. Some more of our TKWA pals coming in to join us here during XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for sharing our stream as well. Again, folks, thank you for joining us, whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, or directly on Bloodsword6.com. Thank you guys for joining us here on Bloodsword6 Streaming and XFW Professional Wrestling. Now, a lot of folks talking about WWE 2K22 just coming down the line. I have pre-ordered it. I cannot wait to get rid of the bug fest, the glitch fest. It is TK or 2K20. I'm looking forward to some of the new features to see what we can do here in XFW creatively. I'm very excited. It is about 48 days away. So we've got a lot of ideas already ramping in our heads here with our writing staff to see what we can put forth for you guys to keep you entertained. And I'm actually hoping this will be a much bigger jump than it was from 2K19 to 2K20. Now, I'm hoping to see some blood come back. We'll find out more, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're heading out of the ring. For some reason, a lot of fans' favorite here in XFW, the Maniacal Glee in singles competition next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes the Maniacal Glee.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sandy, Utah.
The lunatic that is the Maniacal one. Now I'd be curious to see which one we get, folks. The Jester, the Psychopath, the Lunatic. And yes, Jesse Lee Simmons is correct. It will be cross-gen. So for the first time ever, character creations can be downloaded from Xbox and PlayStation to both systems, which will be very, very interesting to see. We will definitely have our work cut out for us here in XFW, getting all our characters transferred over to 2K22 like this lunatic right here, the Maniacal Glee. We've had a number of wrestlers who no longer want to be in the ring with Glee. What the hell is this?
From Staten Island, New York.
Joey Faria? That is some of the worst dancing I have ever seen inside the ring. What is wrong with this jackass? I am embarrassed. What the hell is this? I have no words, ladies and gentlemen, and I've got a big mouth, and usually I've got a lot to say, but I don't know what we're watching right now. What in the bloody blue hell is this jackass doing? I am without words. I don't know what that was. Was he trying to contend with Glee for oddest entrance? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Farah gonna grab a snapmare now on the maniacal one. Stiff kick to the back. Glee gonna shrug that one off and go right at him. Joey catching the leg. Glee gonna shove him down to the canvas. Is the maniacal one. Glee now knee lift. And a knee strike by Glee. Now Glee gonna lay down and take a nap while Joey's on the outside. Mike Couture gonna hold back Glee. I wouldn't get that close to Glee if I were him. Joey gonna take advantage and land a clothesline. Knee strikes now from Joey. Trying to force the air out of the wind of the airways of the maniacal Glee. Glee already back to his feet though. Here comes Glee's jumping neckbreaker. Glee now trying to pick up the man. Joey firing back. I've got to give this guy some credit. He's bringing it to the masked lunatic pretty damn well and pretty quick. Stomping away now on Glee. But he's going for a camel clutch, just putting the pressure on the back of the maniacal one. Farah now picking him up into a power slam. Glee now writhing over. Glee again with a shot to the midsection. Glee's got him by the throat. Oh, and a sledgehammer shot by the maniacal Glee. But look at this, Farah firing right back. Power slam. Glee back up again. Glee relentless. Glee is not staying down, but again, we know the maniacal one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Up on the top rope again goes Faria. Joey. Glee now again talking to no one. Alyssa Rebury, thank you for sending 10 stars. What the hell did Glee just do? Did you and Kata in the ring? Glee with a big boot. Joey standing up. A second one. Third time Glee can't send the man down. Clothesline. Look at this. Joey staying in his zone. Glee. Oh! That was enough for that for the maniacal. And then again now Glee with more nap time. Obviously, Glee not taking this match very seriously. I can't blame him after that weird dance ritual that Joey was coming in the ring as Glee now lays out heavy-handed shots to the top of the head of Joey Faria. Glee now stopping on the midsection. Derek Smith says he looks like a musclehead from the Jersey Shore. Definitely looks like, well, I'm just going to start referring to Joey Faria as a jackass around Glee with the powerbomb. But a kick out. Surprised the guy had a left in the tank to get the shoulder up. Glee now wrapping him up. Glee hoisting him up. And inside Falcon Arrow driving Faria down face first. 2. Almost a 3 count. I wonder if Glee lifts or does he just have like natural weirdo strength? Do you see Glee in the gym? I've never seen him with that mask. Right now, Glee on the top rope. Glee now coming off. Shooting star press, but Faria gets the knees up. Glee coming down. Glee going right back to the top. Faria with a right hand sends Glee to the outside. And look at this. Joey now trying to celebrate. He's got to pay attention. Glee's already back to his feet. This jackass not paying attention. Doesn't even know who he's in the ring with. Knife edge chop down to the maniacal Glee. Glee catches him and fires back with a shot. Into the barricade goes Joey. He does look like an extra from Jersey Shore that got cut from the pilot, doesn't he? spent too much time at the pretzel truck on the boardwalk is Joey. Lee rolling out of the way. Lee sends him back into the ring post. The maniacal Glee now inside the ring. Nope, gonna go right back out. Glee now in control of this matchup. Almost like, again, toying with Joey is the maniacal Glee. Lee coming off the ropes and drives the forearm down to the face of Joey. I mean, a full-grown man who calls himself Joey. That alone says everything you need to know about Joey Faria. Lee with a shot to the back. Joey fires back, belly suplex. Lee leveled out here. Faria in control. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Overnight. Lee dodges out of the way again. Lee now, German suplex, dumping him on the back of his head. And now yelling at him again. That wasn't even coherent words. Wasn't even coherent words. Glee with a kick in the midsection. Snapping neckbreaker takes him up and over. Now Glee laying down next to him. Did Glee knock himself out, or is he just, again, toying with Joey Faria? I don't know what's going on here right now. Lee just mocking Joey. Both men now getting back to their feet. Lee may have taken as much of himself out with that one as Joey did. Kick to the midsection by Glee. Glee DT connects. That might be all she wrote. That's it. Joey gave it his all. But when you're dealing with the maniacal Glee, ladies and gentlemen, here's that drop, that facebuster suplex by the maniacal one. I've got to give Joey some credit. He did handle himself pretty well against the maniacal one. But right here, that snapping neckbreaker, then followed up with the Glee DT. The 3 count down of the maniacal one with the pinfall victory tonight on Showdown. And now he's happy as anything, like a child on Christmas, is the maniacal Glee. Sometimes I wonder what is going on behind the mask of the maniacal Glee. Time and time again, you see the rampant hysteria that is inside the ring, even on the way down to the ring. The shenanigans that go on, you never know what this guy's got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I'm not even sure why people love the maniacal one. He is one of the most difficult oddities here in XFW to watch. I mean, but he is, at least, if not anything, he is entertaining. Well, folks, again, later on tonight, a fatal 4-way elimination Extreme Rules match in our main event to name a new #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Brian Blaze. Brian Blaze defeating Sam Ford at XFW Sudden Death. Ford in that match tonight, hoping to get another opportunity to reclaim his lost championship title. Also in that match, Antonio Carino and Carl Crusher Ellis. Folks, Crusher Ellis has been slowly climbing the ladder here in XFW, hoping and clawing for an opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship and one last possibility of glory. Could that be his pathway tonight? We'll find out later on tonight in our main event. As also, folks, you might as well call it a double main event, as at XFW Sudden Death, Raiden Yamashita winning a matchup to be the #1 contender for the XFW Internet Championship. Tonight, he will challenge his friend, Tiger Ramirez, in a ladder match for the XFW Internet Championship. That will be later on this evening. Right now, we're heading down to ringside for Extreme Rules Triple Threat match next on Showdown. And here comes dashing Danny Diamond.
The following contest is a triple threat.
Triple D making his way out to the ring.
Making his way to the ring, representing Rhythm and Blues from Beverly Hills.
Dashing Danny Diamond.
Weighing in at 235 pounds. Dashing Danny Diamond.
From the time this man walks into the arena till the time he leaves, He is constantly in a flow of rhythm and groove, ladies and gentlemen. It is hard to be in a bad mood around Dashing Danny Diamond. And tonight he'll be in triple threat action, Extreme Rules. One of the several Extreme Rules matches we have on our card tonight.
And his opponent.
And here comes Jesus Silva.
Chihuahua, Mexico. Weighing in at 209 pounds. Jesus Silva.
Jesus Silva, a former XFW Internet Champion. Silva, one of the youngest stars to ever capture a championship here in XFW. At 19 years of age, he's been here for 2 years now, just turning 21 a few months ago. An outstanding luchador here in XFW. This young man continues his outstanding ways. And this matchup is right up his alley. And here comes Terry Sexton.
From Melbourne, Australia. Weighing in
Sexton, the former Thunder from Down Under male exotic dancer. The mixed tag team partner of the current XFW Women's Champion, Kitty Lane. We got two guys in the ring that really like to dance. Although, for me, Terry has too much gyration in that lower region there for me, folks. But the ladies sure seem to dig it. Triple threat extreme. Whoa. Did he just blow a kiss to Jesus Silva? Terry Sexton still showing off here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dashing Danny going for a drop kick. A little bit short there. Sexton just took a step back. And Dashing Danny now going to take a step out. Sexton going to square off with Jesus Silva. Dashing Danny going to take on top of the outside. He doesn't want to spend too much time on the outside. This is a first fall. Will decide this victory. As Silva and Sexton go at it inside the ring. Dashing Danny over with a steel chair in hand. This is an Extreme Rules matchup. No disqualification, no count out. Terry Sexton going for a spear. Jesus Silva connecting with a knee lift. Sexton now going to the outside. Silva in hot pursuit. Triple D still walking around with that steel chair in hand. Dashing Danny now coming in. And a shot to Silva. Terry Sexton going to steal that chair away from Dashing Danny and go to work. Up and down on the outside arena floor, the belly to back suplex. Terry Sexton taking a lead. Sexton now tossed to the wayside. Jesus Silva trying to get back to his feet after the damage done by Terry Sexton, who is in control of this matchup. Jesus Silva now with the steel chair. And it kicks it into the face of Terry Sexton. What a shot by Jesus Silva. Wow. Silva now, Hurricane Rana. Terry Sexton was in control of this matchup, and how quickly the tide has turned in the favor of Jesus Silva. But now lands a drop kick to the side of the head. Here comes Triple D again and the tables turn on him again. Every time Dashing Danny's brought in an object, it is turned on him, and now Silva lading in with that kendo stick to Terry Sexton. Just Lee Simmons saying after this match might be a Triple D down to Double D. So far, that looks exactly right. Dashing Danny, everything he has tried has been turned on him. And now Jesus Silva with that kendo stick going to work on Terry Sexton. Sexton stealing it away. Sending Sexton back to the outside. Dashing Danny now with a baseball bat, clubbing blow to the back of Jesus Silva. And another shot. Good Lord. And a third. Well, so much for that. Silva to turn the tables on him again. German suplex takes him up and over. Crossface now by Terry Sexton. Jesus Silva in a world of hurt. Turns it over. Able to break the hold. Dashing Danny now front face lock on Jesus Silva. Silva turn it around. And a clothesline and lays out Triple D. Sexton now going to work. Hoisting him up and no backbreaker. Silva trying to get back to his feet, but Terry Sexton now keeping the pressure on. Silva has sustained a lot of damage in this match. Oh no. Terry Sexton lining up the shot. We've seen this in the past. Sexton blast him. And Dashing Danny gonna capitalize. Dashing Danny now. Kendo stick in hand. And a shot to the top of the head. For Jesus Silva. Terry Sexton on the outside. DDT. Dashing Danny Diamond turning the tables on this matchup. Silva with an Irish whip. Dashing Danny again. And another DDT. Sexton with a friggin' sledgehammer. He gets caught. And a big boot. Dashing Danny Diamond has turned the tables in this matchup. Dashing going up to the top. Silva laid out. Dashing elbow connects to the chest of Jesus Silva. We've got to cover. Sexton needs to get in to break up this count. Dashing Danny Diamond. Things did not look well to start this match for Dashing Danny Diamond. But near the end, right here, this DDT, that wind-up DDT with some serious torque on it, turned the tables on Jesus Silva.
Here is your winner, Dashing Danny Diamond.
Wow. What a shot. Heard around the world by that one by Dashing Danny Diamond. An impressive triple threat match from those guys. And again, folks, Dashing Danny Diamond, considering to have the tables turned on him each and every time he went outside the ring, I thought that was going to fare far worse for Dashing Danny Diamond. But again, towards the end, it wound up in his favor, spending more time on the ring, letting Jesus Silva and Terry Sexton go at it time and time again, letting each other do all the work and the damage to each other. Dashing Danny just looking for that opportunity, that small window to get the possibility to win, and it turned in his favor, landing the dashing elbow from the top rope, getting the pinfall victory over Jesus Silva after Terry Sexton landed that brutal kick in the corner. You know which one I'm talking about. I still get sick to my stomach every time I see that one. That is a brutal thing. Jesse Simmons saying, channeling his inner Bobby Heenan. Everyone should have an inner Bobby Heenan. Everyone should have that. Bobby Heenan, a true legend in the world of professional wrestling, an outstanding manager, a phenomenal commentator was Bobby Heenan. May he rest in peace, an outstanding man. I'm happy to be able to grow up in that era and see Heenan in his prime alongside Gorilla Monsoon, an inspiration to everybody that ever watched professional wrestling. Now again, folks, pretty much a double main event tonight. Rady Yamashita challenging Tiger Ramirez for the XFW Internet Championship in a ladder match. That one should be absolutely stunning, ladies and gentlemen. And then again, our fatal four-way Extreme Rules matchup for our main event to name a new #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. That one could be absolutely devastating. Alyssa Roberts says Heenan and Ventura, another great duo here in the commentary booth for time and time again. As I try to find the music, there we go. Chad Schrader, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Right now, ladies, he uses his ham and egg in normal conversation. We're going to head down to ringside for tag team action as Center Stage collides with 24K Next. on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes center stage.
The following contest is scheduled
JC and Chris B.
on the way to the ring.
Folks, this one can actually be a battle of the bands, if you will. Center stage having from what I'm told, a very successful hip-hop career. Not that I've ever heard a single song of theirs. Although Dirk Love will tell you he has every one of their albums. Taking on 24K. JT Wells, known for his DJing and being a club bouncer, with his partner, Taylor Briggs. Both these teams, former tag team champions. Jesse Lee seriously having his Bobby Heenan moments tonight. And here comes 24K. Taylor Briggs and JT Wells.
At a combined weight of 440 pounds.
These two lifelong friends have been back and forth, up and down the road together. They had a short break from tag team competition in 2020 as the two had a falling out after a matchup. Both went into singles competition, but let bygones be bygones, patched up their differences, and now back in tag team action is 24K. Calling themselves the gold standard of tag team competition. Looking to get themselves back into the number one spot for an opportunity to challenge the newly crowned tag team champions, the White Dragons. JC gonna start things off with a suplex. Oh, turns it into a neck breaker. On to JT Wells. Wells got rocked by that early on. JC now, ooh, knee lift. JC and Crispy, I swear, folks, they have Monster Energy Drink intravenously pumped into their system. These two do not calm down from start to finish. These two are pumped up from the time they get to the arena to the time they leave the arena. Snapmare now take over by JC. JC now trying to twist off the head of JT Wells like a twist off cap. Snaps him down to the canvas. JT Wells, oh, elbow drop right to the middle of the chest. Center stage has been on par the past few weeks. We've seen him in ring action. Another one of our smaller teams here in XFW that do very well for themselves, utilizing agility, quickness, and speed. And right now, they are outpacing JT Wells with ease. Tag again, in comes Chris B. Both members now utilizing quick tags. JT Wells in a world of hurt. And a neck breaker again. JT Wells now kicked to the back. Wells back to his feet. Wells, front face lock. Drops him down. Vertical suplex by Wells. Tag, in comes the big man, the former right NFL tackle, Taylor Briggs. Wind up shot, big clothesline into the corner by Briggs, the muscle of this team. Wind up. Oh, goes for the neck breaker, but turns it and pummels him in the back of the neck. That was a brutal shot by Taylor Briggs. Follows up with a belly suplex. JC got spun. Kick to the head, trying to stave off the big man. Up over the shoulders, crucifix driver. No bridge, all impact. But both members of 24K roll to the outside. JC in pursuit. Bad choice there as Briggs dumps him on the back of his head on the concrete floor. JC going to fight back now. Going to shove the big man back inside. But Briggs already back to his feet. Going to hoist him up. Drops him on the knee. Trying to take out the vertical base now of Briggs. Wise attack. If you can take the knee out, you'll slow him down. Possibly take away some of the charging ability. The big man is both men. Dive to the air at the same idea. But Briggs catches him. Side rush on leg sweep. These two teams both well-oiled machines. Both very well versed in tag team combat. Ooh, big clothesline there by Chris B. Levels the big man. 20 center stage now back in the driver's seat. Bionic elbow now right to the top of that. Again, a quick tag. In comes JC. Taylor Briggs now staggered, trying to crawl back to his corner. Scoop slam now up over the shoulders. Taylor Briggs able to snake his way out of that one and drives through with a shoulder tackle and levels him. Back in comes JT Wells. Taylor Briggs with that monstrous shoulder tackle. But JC right back on the assault. But look at this. JT Wells back into his face and levels him with a clothesline. And a right hand. Another clothesline. And another. Where the hell's he going? Square to the toe. Goes to the top rope. Chris B able to catch him. Right back to the top again. Catch him a second time. Knock Chris B off the top rope. Double axe handle. JT Wells going to town on both members of center stage, fighting his way out of the corner in monumental fashion. JC now with a kick in the midsection. Goes around. Sleeper hold locked on. Trying to tap out. Here comes JT Wells or Taylor Briggs to break up the attempt. Collar elbow tie. Wells charges in. Belly to belly suplex. He can't capitalize. He's exhausted. A lot of offense has been exerted by both these teams. I wish him with the turnbuckle. Tag in comes Taylor Briggs again. Double team action coming up. Double shoulder tackle. JC getting picked apart now by 24K. Up and over. Center stage started this matchup hot and heavy. What is that? What is that? Beautiful maneuver there by Taylor Briggs. Watch this as he goes underneath into a pump handle, into a power bomb. What a maneuver by Taylor Briggs. That was outstanding. Briggs now in the corner. Briggs looking for the charging clothesline. Big time, there it is, levels. JC down, we've got a cover. 24K. 24K. Pull off the victory. Center stage started this matchup very, very well, utilizing quick tags. But 24K turning the tables using some well-executed double team maneuvers, much like this one, this double shoulder tackle. And Taylor Briggs with that charging clothesline, and JG Wells cutting off the opportunity for JC and Chris B to break up the pinfall. And 24K walk away tonight with the victory. Tag team action at its finest here in XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us here tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And again, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, whether you are on Facebook or on Bloodsword6.com, thank you, folks, for joining us here for another night of XFW action. Thank you all for joining us. And again, we're coming off XFW Sudden Death. A number of titles changed hands. The Women's Championship, The XFW Women's Tag Team Championships. The United States Championship changed hands. And the XFW World Heavyweight Champion now in the clutches of Brian Blaze. Now again, Blaze put the title on the line last night, which shocked everyone. He literally walked into the championship committee, the booking committee, said, I'm putting the title on the line, signed a contract, and from what I understand, folks, threw it in the face of our head booker. Now, I'm not sure how they decided who got that title match, and quite frankly, that's the story we got from Brian Blaze, and I do not think it turned out the way the Blaze said it did, because we wound up with a title match of Brian Blaze defending against Sweet Sedan Stan. Stan Martin, who's not even ranked at all in any championship division, who doesn't deserve a title match, who quickly got dispatched by Brian Blaze like a toddler being spanked by his father, is what we saw last night in our main event. Also, at sudden death, ladies and gentlemen, we saw a 6-man tag, which got cut off abruptly as our broadcast was interrupted, as the industry continues to battle with Rick Osborne, Sean Owens, and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Well, tonight, Rick Osborne will collide with Aiden Scott in one-on-one competition. But Bad Boy Marshall Sweet will be in the corner of Rick Osborne, and Josh the Coach Clemens in the corner of Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. This one may get ugly, folks. Let's head down to ringside. Battle Cry Gaming, thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you give Battle Cry Gaming a like and a follow on Facebook Gaming. Check those guys out. You will not be disappointed. Here comes Rick Osborne.
Making his way to the ring from Fort Worth, Texas.
Rick Fletcher, thank you for liking the stream, and well, welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Rick Osborne making his way down to ringside. One of the most technically sound professional wrestlers in the world today. Osborne has had a long rivalry with Josh the Coach Clemens and has sparked up again soon after Osborne returned from a long hiatus after taking care of his father down in Texas. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing him. Here comes the industry. Two members of the industry. Josh the Coach Clemens, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott has been at odds with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. The two have been exchanging victories back and forth the past few weeks. Osborne and Clemens have been going at it toe-to-toe as well. This all stemmed from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott trying to declare who was faster inside the ring. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Old school versus new school, as Osborne is a pure technical wrestler. Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, high impact and high flyer. Right now, having his arm wrenched, transitions back into a hammerlock. Beautiful maneuver there by Rick Osborne. Counter by Mr. Amazing, takes it back, countering the hammerlock. Osborne now in trouble. Ooh. Osborne having his arm wrenched. Mr. Amazing going to go right back at it. This time dumps him back, head over heels. Belly to back suplex by Mr. Amazing. A quick cover, arm across the face. Osborne gets the shoulder up. Deshley Simmons asking what sport did Clemens coach? Clemens has always been a wrestling coach. He's wrestled several college teams, all-American teams. He owns his own wrestling school down south, I believe, in Arkansas. Ooh, Hurricane Rana now on the outside by Mr. Amazing Scott to Rick Osborne. Watch for, overhand shot by forearm. Collar elbow tie, Osborne, the kick to the midsection. Osborne winds up and blasts him off the apron. Osborne is an old school wrestler, but he's not afraid to mix it up. He's not afraid to get things dirty if need be. Osborne now with a clothesline. Watch for Osborne to utilize some attacks on the lower extremities to try to weaken the leg base of Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Try to set up for the Texas Cloverleaf, but at the same time, Mr. Amazing will try to take things to the air to try to slow down Osborne and set up for that Phoenix press. Osborne, now the knee lift. Taking Aiden Scott off his feet. We've got a cover now by Osborne. Osborne also known in the past to utilize a damn near picture-perfect Northern Lights suplex to pin his opponents. Right now in the corner, back and forth exchange in the corner. Both these guys now spinning each other around time after time. Knife edge chop from Osborne. Connects to Mr. Amazing. Osborne now dredging the knee. I was talking about it. Osborne stretching out the knee of Mr. Amazing and drops the elbow. That's what I was talking about. Osborne. Classic maneuvers there. And it drives him down. Bulldog. Go! I was going for an Enziguri. Beautifully executed. Head scissors takedown by Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. And a 2 count. But Osborne gets the shoulder up. Amazing now back in control again on the outside. You see Bad Boy Marshall Sweet watching on. Osborne now wrapping him up. Osborne hoisting him up, looking for spine buster. No, turns it into a knee cruncher. Down goes Mr. Amazing. But again, he rolls to his feet. And a clothesline now from Amazing. And a follow-up on taking Osborne down to the canvas. Osborne wild swing. Amazing goes high and connects with a drop kick. And that's the speed and the athleticism I talked about from Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott as these two continue to collide. And again, you see Clemens on the outside. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, the top left-hand side of your screen, in the corner of Osborne. Right hand now connected. Aiden Scott now with an Irish whip in the corner. Taunting verbally now is Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Looking to Josh the Coach Clemens for some kind of tutelage here, but it gave too much time. Osborne catches with the right hand and drops him across the knee. Osborne again back to the leg. Look at this. Look at Osborne roll right through. Reverse figure 4 now. Onto Mr. Amazing. Osborne wrenching on the legs of Mr. Amazing. And he breaks the hold. Mr. Amazing now holding on to his knee. How much damage was done by that? And again, the drop kick from Osborne. That was an impressive move from Osborne. I did not recall the last time I've seen that move executed inside the ring. It takes absolute skill to pull that off. Wild swing now by Osborne. Amazing going to capitalize on the kick to the back of the knee. Front face lock now by Mr. Amazing. Now a chin lock by Aiden Scott. Wrenching in on Osborne, trying to slow him down. Osborne trying to get back to his feet. Elbow shot now by Osborne. Manages to break the hold. Osborne blasts him into the corner. Osborne giving a wind up, sending him over the top rope right at the feet of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now looking. You see the opportunity. Referee going to make the count. Osborne going to the outside. Osborne turning his attention and dumping the coach on the back of his head. The referee not seeing anything. Mr. Amazing now coming back inside Osborne. Diving in. Calling him a tie-up. Ocean now by Mr. Amazing. The coach getting back to his feet. Osborne connects with a shot right to the face. Osborne again hoisting him up. And drives him down a second time. Rick Osborne now in a commanding lead after dumping the coach on the back of his skull at ringside. Osborne now. Osborne taking him up and over. Texas Cloverleaf is latched on. Mr. Amazing in trouble. Osborne latching on the Texas Cloverleaf, but he can't maintain. How much damage has been done to Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Right hand now by Osborne. German suplex. And he rolls to the outside. Osborne going to go to the top. And comes down again on Clemens. And Aiden Scott going to take advantage of it. That's the second time in this match. Uh-oh. Clemens now getting involved. Clemens now getting involved. Osborne turning the tables. German suplex on the coach. German suplex on the coach at ringside. Osborne in a mood tonight, and it is showing through. Aiden Scott taking him up and over. Kicked out of the face by Mr. Amazing. Amazing now with a shot to the head and another one. Oh, right hand levels Rick Osborne down to the canvas. Osborne now turning the arm again, the wrist lock. Wearing down Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Scott now trying to break the hold. And again, the industry has been fighting with Osborne and Owens, and repeated shots now by Osborne. Osborne lights him up, takes him up over. There's a Northern Light suplex. Northern Light suplex by Osborne, and at the 3 count. Clemens noticeably upset on the outside. Osborne connecting with that Northern Light suplex almost out of nowhere. Osborne couldn't maintain control. Aiden Scott able to fight off the Texas Cloverleaf after this knee cruncher right there. But Osborne able to capitalize the Northern Light suplex, dodging a right hand, getting underneath, and perfectly executing.
Here is your winner, Rick Osborne.
And Osborne gets the pinfall victory. Oh, Clemens having some words with the audience members. Probably trying to ask him why he's not wearing pants when he's not wrestling. What a win for Osborne. Clemens physically upset at ringside. Osborne taking one away from the industry tonight. What an outstanding match between those two. Mr. Amazing able to fend off the Texas Cloverleaf, which is not a small feat. Ladies and gentlemen, that one is tough to swallow. Rick Osborne prides himself on using that Texas Cloverleaf. And again, but I'm sure Clemens has been testing and training Aiden Scott for this matchup to avoid that very maneuver. And it was successful. But again, the Northern Light suplex we've seen Osborne use on a number of occasions coming into play. Dodging that right hand of Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, locking it in. The perfect bridge, the leverage, and getting the 1, 2, 3. I'm sure this is not the last we see this. Again, you saw Bad Boy more sweet on the outside, and Osborne taking liberties and attacking Clemens. Well-deserved, albeit have you, shots on Clemens. This is, I'm sure, not the last time we're going to see these 6 men collide, as I'm sure backstage Mason Storm is somewhere angry, as in Sean Owens is cheering on his recent compatriots. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to head down to ringside. Part of our 2-part main event, as Tiger Ramirez will defend the XFW Internet Championship against his friend, his travel compartment, his workout partner, Raiden Yamashita. These two battled in the Best of 7 series back in 2020, which saw Raiden Yamashita walk away with 3-0 until Tiger Ramirez found his rhythm and came back to win 4 straight matches. And yet these two still shake hands. These two have nothing but the utmost respect for one another. And now they're going to battle over the Internet Championship next in a ladder match on Showdown.
The following contest is a ladder match and is for the Internet Championship.
This could be one of the most exciting matches we will see tonight, as here comes Raiden Yamashita. Raiden Yamashita is one of the, in XFW history, the fastest competitor to capture a title after debuting in our promotion. 3 months in, Raiden Yamashita captured the XFW Internet Championship. And now it is held by his friend, Tiger Ramirez, as these two have a competitive rivalry, but still remain very close friends. While these two are friends, I would not look for either one of them to hold anything back tonight, especially with a title on the line, as here comes the champion, Ramirez. The title already being hung above the ring. As Tiger Ramirez makes his long walk down the ramp to ringside. The ladders surrounding the square circle. One of these two will climb the top and become either Ramirez will retain or Raiden Yamashita will become a 3-time internet champion. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and running, and Tiger Ramirez coming out of the gate with a flash kick to knock down Raiden Yamashita. Tiger already going to work. And again, as I said earlier, I would not look for either one of these two to pull their punches. They are friends. They respect one another, but they also respect the sanctity of professional wrestling and, most importantly, the championship, as Ramirez is already in the top rope. Frog splash from the top by Tiger Ramirez. Raiden Yamashita already feeling the pain and the pressure of this matchup. Tiger already going for the ladder. Raiden Yamashita already back to his feet. Oh, and a shot by Tiger. Raiden Yamashita lighting him up with that ladder that Tiger brought in. Yamashita setting the ladder up in the middle of the ring. Yamashita going to hoist him up, belly to back suplex. Down goes the ladder, inadvertently taken out by Yamashita's own feet. Wild swing there. Look at this. Yamashita going to work. Beautiful execution by Raiden Yamashita. Watch this martial arts, this ridiculous athleticism by Yamashita. But now Tiger fires back with a shot of his own. Yamashita now countering the right hand. Yamashita taking over. Dumped on the ladder. Fireman's carry takedown. Irish whip now by Raiden Yamashita. Tiger catches it. Enziguri to the side of the skull. Tiger now with the ladder. Taking it out of the way. Goes for the Enziguri. Raiden Yamashita counter it. Slapping the hands away. Oh, but drives the knee into the midsection. Tiger again with the ladder. And a shot to the top of the head of Raiden Yamashita. Tiger now again. Drives it into the head. Tiger now again with the ladder. And now to the middle of the spine of Raiden Yamashita. And again, folks, these two are friends. These two are friends here in XFW. Yamashita trying to get back to his feet. Tiger, or a Karana, takes him up and over. Tiger going all the way to the top. Yamashita already back to his feet. Tiger coming off. Drop kick to the top of the skull of Raiden Yamashita. Holy hell. Yamashita now in trouble. Tiger, Hurricanrana. Down goes the ladder again. Tiger now back with the ladder. Setting it up a second time. Tiger going back to the top. Nowhere near the bell. Tiger again. Perched way up on the top. Off. Elbow dropped in the middle of the spine. Tiger Ramirez now taking a commanding lead. Elbow strike to the top of the head. Tiger with Raman. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Thought he was going to dump him out into a powerbomb. I knew this one was going to get brutal. I knew this one was going to get rough. These two are going to take each other to their limit tonight. Tiger now with Raiden Yamashita. Off the ropes. Drop down by Tiger. Drop kick countered by Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita now front face lock. Yamashita up. Oh, and just dumps him down. Not even a suplex, just into a slam. Yamashita now trying to twist off the head of Tiger Ramirez. Trying to stretch him out. Ramirez now into the corner. Yamashita slow after all the damage that's been done by Tiger. Knife edge chop connects. Yamashita lighting him up. Ramirez fires back. Ramirez now with a windup. Into the ladder goes Yamashita. Blasting him square in to the ladder goes Tiger. Uh-oh. Tiger Ramirez now. That is a big ass ladder, ladies and gentlemen. Set in place by Tiger. Raiden Yamashita now setting up in the middle of the ring. Yamashita going up. Tiger with a drop kick and takes him out. Both men down. Ramirez putting life and limb on the line with a drop kick springboard. Both men are down. Good Lord. Ramirez going hot and heavy. Yamashita now hoisting him up. Oh, sits him right down. Beautiful slam by Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita now going to the top. Raiden, Tiger getting back up and a clubbing blow to the back. And another one by the Tiger. Tiger gonna pull him down. And the flash kick connects. Tiger gonna go up. Gonna change his mind. Tiger Ramirez changing his mind. Irish whip, hard impact into the turnbuckle. And it connects us with a forearm. Tiger with a shot across the back. Ramirez now with Yamashita. Yamashita with a strike to the midsection. And fires back again. And another one. Yamashita tossing Ray up and over the top rope. Both men now on the outside. Raiden Yamashita now. Yamashita making a beeline for that championship. Ramirez is down. Ramirez is down. Yamashita trying to unset that championship title. Ramirez making his way up. Ramirez going to the top rope. What the hell's he got here? Ramirez coming off, taking the ladder out. And he catches him with a power bomb. Yamashita almost walking away with the championship. But Tiger Ramirez with the drop kick and then a power bomb as Yamashita was hanging from the top rope. Oh! Up and over, almost onto the ladder. And a shot. Ramirez again crashing down to the outside. His head colliding with the ladder as he fell. Both men now on the outside again. Raiden Yamashita crawling back in. Once again going to try to set up that ladder. Ramirez already staggering back to his feet. Yamashita gets kicked again. Tiger Ramirez with that flash kick. Leveling him down. And drives the forearm down to the canvas. Raiden Yamashita whipping him up and over into the ladder on the outside. Yamashita again right back. Yamashita hellbent on going for that championship again. Not want to waste any time. Right back to the top goes Yamashita. Ramirez now back to his feet. Clubbing blows again to the back of Yamashita. And another one. Yamashita still holding on to the championship though. Not wanting to let go. Tiger again with another shot. And another one. Grabs onto the back of him, trying to pull him down. Tiger drives him down again. Ramirez now coming with a drop kick. These two are going to kill each other tonight. And folks, these two are friends. These two are friends. What is this? Tiger Ramirez with Raiden Yamashita. Hangman's neck breaker. These two are friends, and they are taking each other to this limit tonight. Yamashita with an arm drag. Yamashita gets caught, spinning heel kick. Tiger Ramirez again in control. Shot to the back. Kali Genmad, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Ramirez now. Clubbing blows in the back of Yamashita. And another one. Thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan. Kali. Raiden Yamashita now in trouble. Up and over. Lands right on the ladder. Tiger Ramirez looking at his friend who's on the ladder. Tiger now on the top rope. No. Splashes him down through the ladder. Holy hell. Tiger Ramirez putting his own friend through the ladder. Both men are down now, writhing in pain. Yamashita broken in half by Tiger Ramirez, who's now back in the center. How the hell is Raiden Yamashita getting back to his feet? Tiger now on the top rope. Tiger now reaching for the championship. Both men now on the top. Tiger with a shot to the face. Yamashita bouncing his head off and dumping him down. Tiger Ramirez dumped all the way down. Yamashita with the championship. Yamashita trying to get the belt off. Could Tiger lose the championship? Yamashita trying everything he can to get that belt down. Tiger Ramirez trying to get back to his feet. He may be unconscious. Yamashita has become the new internet champion. Raiden Yamashita has defeated his friend and recaptured the XFW Internet Championship. What a hell of a match between those two. But Yamashita, a 3-time XFW Internet Champion. What a matchup between two friends, ladies and gentlemen. Raiden Yamashita put through hell, but continued to fight on, got to the top of the ladder after dumping his friend 16 feet from the top all the way down to the bottom and unclasping that championship and getting the win. Ladies and gentlemen, what an outstanding match. I would like to be backstage to see what happens and transpires between those two. Now the championship has changed hands between friends, ladies and gentlemen. I know those two are long-standing friends. Again, they work out together. They travel together. They know each other so well. This could be either two things that happen, folks. Either this is going to ruin a friendship, or quite frankly, there's going to be a handshake backstage. I would love to leave the seat right now and get to it, folks, but our main event is mere seconds away. Fatal 4-Way, Ramon Cruz, Sam Ford, Biff Wellington, and Crusher Carl Ellis all battling inside the squared circle. The winner will be the new #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Brian Blaze winning the championship this past Sunday night at XFW Sudden Death, capturing it away from Sam Ford in a last man standing match. Ford looking for an opportunity for a rematch, but Blaze already putting the championship on the line last night in a very insultive way, putting on the line for a man who didn't even deserve a match, an unranked man, in Stan the Man Martin. Folks, we're going to head to the ringside. Fatal 4-Way Elimination Extreme Rules match for your main event starts right now. And here comes Ramon Cruz, the man that calls himself the #1 guy, looking again to become the #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion, former United States Champion, second-generation superstar, his father, Romeo Vega, a former XFW champion. Cruz beat the Destroyer back in 2019 to become the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. The two battled for months over it. Oh, I'm sorry, 2020, not 2019, 2020. I forget it's 2022 already. Holy cow, where has time gone? But Cruz, a legend here in XFW, an original, and now looking to lay claim again to the championship. But first, he's got three other opponents he's got to weigh his way through tonight. And here comes Sam Ford, the United States Marine Corps, the Tank, making his way out to ringside. The man who just lost the World Heavyweight Championship, looking to regain the glory he has lost. Old Glory over his shoulder, the United States flag, XFW's full-size G.I. Joe. Ford said backstage he is hell-bent to get back to Brian Blaze and says flat down, take back what belongs to him. And here comes the Crusher, Carl Ellis. You'll hear a lot of people use the term wrestling veteran in professional wrestling. Those that are wrestling veterans refer to Ellis as a wrestling general. This man has been retired for over 12 years, decided to come back to wrestling for one more opportunity to hold a championship title before going into permanent retirement. He chose XFW to come back to, and we're happy to have him here. And Ellis has been slowly working his way up the ladder and now finds himself with the opportunity he's been looking for. Number one contendership could be 3 seconds away. A mere pinfall victory for Carl Ellis could be a path to glory. But the fourth man in this matchup, Lord Biff Wellington, the man with the mightiest mustache in all of professional wrestling. The man who used to be at one time in a stable with Brian Blaze. Now with his sights set on the World Heavyweight Championship, Wellington says it is long overdue for an opportunity for World Heavyweight glory. And he says tonight he will, in his own words, dispatch these miscreants and claim what is his. And that is an opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship here in XFW. No rules, no countout, no disqualification, elimination style in this matchup tonight. Number one contendership on the line. And 4 tough sons of bitches inside the square circle. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Wellington and Ellis coming out of the gate swinging. Ellis with a neck breaker. Wellington, back body drop on Ford. This one's quickly going to get out of control. And again, no rules, no count out, no disqualification in this matchup. Ellis blasted off the outside apron. And a drop kick from Ramon Cruz. Cruz now going to go to work on the outside of Ellis. Ellis with a jumping neck breaker on Cruz. 3 men on the outside. Wellington already covered by Ford, and a kick out. Vulnerable tie ball, 4 men now back inside the ring. Ew! Blasted is Ellis. Woo! Cobra clutch on the Biff Wellington. Scoop slam. Ellis now on the outside. Wellington with a headbutt and drives the knees into the midsection of Sam Ford. Ellis now with a steel chair in hand. Gets caught. Cruz shoves it back in his face and goes out for the knee of the ring general. We got a cover on Ellis. 2. Ellis gets the shoulder up. Almost a 3 count. And a chair shot to the top of the head of Ramon Cruz from Wellington. Wellington now with a cover. Ramon Cruz is out. Ramon Cruz has been eliminated. Suplex. Ooh, Carl Ellis landing right on top of that steel chair by Wellington. And Wellington and Ford now alone in the ring. Ramon Cruz has been eliminated from this matchup. Wellington now with a wind-up shot. Into the corner goes Ford. Wellington now laying in heavy shots to Wellington. Oh, Wellington takes a chair shot from Carl Ellis. We've got a cover. Wellington down. And a kick out. Sam Ford now back to his feet trying to recover here. Wellington takes him over. Wellington ripping on the head of Wellington, trying to stretch his neck out. The Tank now getting charged. And Ellis with a shot to Ford. And a chair shot now to the former champion. And another one. They don't call him the ring general for nothing. And tonight, he's in there against the United States Marines. Logan Myers, thank you for liking the stream. Ellis sets up the table. Ford sets it back down, and Ellis levels him with a flying forearm. And again, battling over the table again is Ellis and Ford blasting Wellington with the table. And a cover on Wellington. Wellington's down. And a kick out by Wellington. Ellis now with Ford. Ford with a counter. Ford gonna hoist up the big man. Oh! Sam Ford hurt his back. You saw his back give out there. And a headbutt from Wellington. Wellington gonna capitalize here. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. All 3 men now circling. Ford with a shot to the head. Wild swing there. Oh, and a shot again. Ellis off the top rope. Back and forth action. Kick to the back now by Ellis. Ellis drives down the former World Heavyweight Champion. Ellis now in control. Ellis has Ford up. Vertebreaker. Ellis with Ford. We got a cover on Ford. Ellis with the victory. Wellington and Ford, or Wellington and Ellis left in this matchup. Irish whip now by Ellis. Elbow shot to the face. Missed the forearm. Up, down goes Wellington, and an elbow drop. Ellis dropping down to his knees. How much does he have left in the tank? This has been an excruciating match. Derek Smith, thank you for liking the stream. Wellington again with that table. Ellis with the neck breaker. Wellington rolling to the outside, avoiding a pin attempt. Both men now back inside. Here comes Ellis with a shot across the top of the head. Well, steel chair across the midsection. And a cover on Wellington. Wellington gets the shoulder up. Wellington and Ellis, one of these 2 men, will become the new world #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ellis with a slam. Oh, Wellington bouncing off that table. Head over heels. DDT. DDT delivered by Wellington. Wellington now sending Ellis into the table. Oh, and a spear from Wellington. Connecting on Ellis. Ellis in trouble now. Wellington in control. We've got a cover on Ellis, but he gets the shoulder up. Ellis defying Wellington. Charging in. Again, the neck breaker. Wellington rolling to the outside. One of these two men will battle Brian Blaze at our next big main event. Ellis now with a ladder. We just had a ladder match before this one. Dodging out of the way is Wellington. Wellington now stealing the ladder away. Wellington looked like he was going for the headbutt. Ellis dodges out of the way and a shot. It has all come down to this tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. Ellis now trying to... Ellis setting up the table at ringside. Both men now back up. Oh, and a shot almost through the table goes Ellis. Wellington now with the steel chair in hand. I don't think either one of these two is going to be able to battle Brian Blaze at the end of this. After all this damage has been done, Ellis now takes a chair shot. And another one from Wellington. And another one. Jesus. Wellington now berating Ellis. Shot after shot after shot with that steel chair. Ellis shoves him back inside. Ellis now with the chair. Wellington steals it away again. Elbow to the face. Wellington. Oh, spine buster. Spine buster by Ellis. Catches him out of nowhere. On the shoulders again. Spins him around. And again the vertebreaker. Ellis could be seconds away. New #1 contender. The Ring General. Crushel Carl Ellis has a date with destiny, surviving this Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way, and is the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Holy hell. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Ellis is your new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. We'll see you next time with more XFW action right here in Bloodsword6 and Extreme Fantasy Wrestling on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Wow.